less than 6,700 pounds. This is a light one. Late model, barely used. Rockwood 8244 with a wardrobe slide landed here at Haylett RV of Coldwater, Michigan. Uncommon story. Somebody bought this big, fancy, very heavily equipped Rockwood signature fifth wheel and went, I just don't think I'm going to use it a whole lot. They just barely camped. Now we've got a big pass-through front storage compartment here. Now this has a forced air heated underbelly. It even has 12-volt tank heating pads, but you'll notice it actually has direct forced air heating in the front storage cavity there, a little bit to the right of those TV hookups. That's a really cool thing because it's just like another layer of thermal barrier between you and the outside, effectively. Now these are very short bed friendly because basically this has a activatable pivoting pin box. The pin box here, there's a little chuck you can add or remove into the pin box, but the whole thing can actually pivot like up to 45 degrees with this Revolution pin box. What that's going to do for you is it will keep the nose of the trailer away from the cab of your truck if you have a short bed pickup. Now there's other ways to accomplish that, but considering Rockwood already spent the money in the engineering on the product here to do that, you don't have to reinvest that money. Now we've got some pretty wicked backlighting coming in from the sun here, so hopefully you're getting a good look at that. I'm about half blinded by the light. It is clean. It is clean inside. It is clean outside, upside, inside, down, every side. Look at the gloss, just the clean high gloss on this right here. Power front leveling jacks, power rear stabilizer jacks. We've got the nicer slam latch baggage doors, just the view of the opposite side of that big storage compartment in here. Right here we got our power cord. We've got an RVQ mount, although I don't see the grill anymore. A lot of people end up discarding those, I've noticed, for some reason or another. And a little outside utility table that can hook up next to the grill connection point. All of your like black tank flush, even an antifreeze inlet, all that stuff is outside of the RV, which is really nice. Rockwood's right on a different suspension. You have four-wheel independent suspension here. They're not leaf sprung together, so this is extremely good riding. Now the pin weight and the lighter weight nature of this means it actually could be one of the few fifth wheels that I comfortably would say is potentially half-ton towable. If you've seen any of my videos, you know I'm not generally a very big proponent of half-ton fifth wheel towing, but that's exactly what this was designed for. It's designed to be light, it's designed to not bury the truck, it's designed not to have a huge pin weight. I've been up on the roof, looks clean. I've looked under it, looks clean. In it, out it, looks clean. I mean, they did, this is not too bad right here. It looks like they did have actually a backup camera at one point, although it does look like maybe they have removed that. Maybe they swapped down to a travel trailer. I don't have the full history of this one. Spare tire, though, has never touched the ground. And a nice thing about Rockwood's is they give you that hard shell spare tire cover to keep it protected from the sunlight, which is nice. Because the last thing you need after you experience a flat tire is find out your spare tire's junk from sun exposure. You know, the bigger handle up here, the triple entry step, that stuff's pretty common on fifth wheels, so I'm not going to spend a lot of time, you know, hashing over that. This is your little grill connection point right here if you feel like doing some outside grilling, although it does look like the original grill that was with this at some point has, you know, gone elsewhere. Maybe they kept it for the next camper, not sure. And little preventative maintenance items like the mud dauber screens to protect your furnace. Those are good signs. You know, the fully like automotive sealed baggage compartments, those are the extra things Rockwood does to keep this thing looking great long term instead of just looking great. Everything looks great when it's on the dealer's lot brand new. What do they look like after you've owned them for a while? That's the big story here. And this thing looks dynamite inside. And she is just as clean inside as she is outside. This really is that, you know, diamond in the rough of used RVs that you find out there. It's just something that someone just didn't apparently use a whole heck of a lot. Let's start here with the free-floating dining table. This can fold down into a sleeper. What's nice is you can also take this outside if you are so inclined and use it for picnic time. What's nice is in this year, the Rockwood signatures, they were actually using an all hardwood tabletop, which is really sharp. So it's got a very high quality, sturdy build, something that's really going to last you long term. And you can see that you've got drawers for the bench storage, so you can fully get under there without having to tear everything apart. You've also got all aluminum cage construction below that dinette right there. We got folks peeking in here. We've got a fold down sleeper sofa. I like the people in the background. I wonder if they know they're going on YouTube. Fold down sleeper sofa here, a little bifold, so you can sleep the grandkids and whatnot. You've got side stands on both sides with power outlets, and you do have pleated day and night shades for privacy there. Now your side stands over here, even these have the same Corian countertops that you have in the kitchen area, and it is actual Corian. It's the name brand, it's not the off-brand stuff. Now this looks like a kind of small kitchen, but it's actually deceptively effective. And you're seeing a lot of this L-shaped peninsula kitchen used in today's market to great effect, because it maximizes storage and prep space. So you've got your recessed sink below that solid surface counter there with triple full extension drawers. Now over here, you'll notice that we also have a recessed stove. So you're getting maximum prep space in minimum square foot of space with a max size kitchen breeze window. And for this this little corner storage area over there, that you've actually got full cabinet access to that. Now, just to really maximize things, because that's really what Rockwood does, they didn't waste an ounce of this overhead storage area. You've got this peninsula style overhead cabinet. Now, some people are concerned, well, isn't that in your way when you're sitting on the rear sofa trying to watch TV? And the answer is no, it's way higher than you. Remember that when we're watching this video, I'm 6 foot tall and the camera's at my head level, not when you're sitting down. I mean, case in point here, if I come over here and I sit down, you can see that, you know, there's absolutely nothing in the way of the TV. So we already talked about this, though. It is on a floor flush recessed slide, which is kind of nice. You know, it gives you the extra headroom in there. You don't have the toe kick. And they utilize that extra overhead space with overhead storage, which is something, you know, not every RV seems to always have. And this right here is just prototypical Rockwood. They add stuff into slides all the time. Like here they added this full slide height pantry and stuff like that. That extra storage makes all the difference, and I think it's the touches that have made Rockwood so successful. They do a lot of big impressive stuff, but it really is the smallest things they do that I think have the greatest impact. Now these are double ducted centralized air conditioning systems, so it's incredibly efficient. We're walking right past a Bluetooth enabled DVD stereo system. Up here we've got our closet slide, which offers all of our extra clothing and long-term storage, and you'll see little bonus drawer over here, additional hanging closet, full overhead storage, and then extra little side shelf right there. Now, having one side shelf and one hanging closet is something Rockwood does a lot. And it's because it's a 50-50 thing. Half of people go, well, I want to stand on both sides of the bed. Half of people go, well, I want a closet on both sides of the bed. So you're darned if you do and darned if you don't. So Rockwood splits the difference. So pick which side of the bed you want to be on, and maybe this side will work for your partner, basically. If you choose to add a TV, you're all set up. You got all your TV hookups here above this extra little storage linen cabinet. And this is a not often found anymore, but previously hyper common split bathroom. So over here, we've got a recessed stone cast sink. And again, look how clean this is. It's just all pearly white, you know. There's no sticker residue or gunk behind. The benefit of the split bathroom is really twofold, and they're major benefits. First of all, floor space. You can actually stand up in here and get dressed. But secondly, a split bathroom cuts at least 22 inches off of a floor plan. It makes a huge difference. When you start splitting things up to a private bedroom, the RV becomes almost 2 feet longer immediately. It's a huge, significant difference. That keeps the RV lighter, shorter, less weight, less money. Well, less weight and lighter are the same thing, obviously. But over here, a little closet bathroom. We got a porcelain foot flush toilet. We've also got an extra little linen cabinet right here in the bathroom area, which is, again, touches. This little window didn't have to open for ventilation, but Rockwood made it do so. And even though this thing is like, you know, 13 feet high in the air, they still frosted the glass for privacy. Not that they have to, it's just because they should. You know, that's what Rockwood does. And your power vent fan up top does have a roof vent cover on it, straight from the factory as well, because they do all those extra touches. So there you go. Give us a call. This is, you know, one of the few that I would say is actually potentially very half-ton towable due to its lesser pin weight and size and length and everything. I think the folks out there are looking to get in, so I better open that deadbolt. Give us a call, 800-256-5196, Haylett RV of Coldwater, Michigan. Take care, stay safe, have fun, and happy camping, everyone.